Hi everyone, my name is Ava Schoonover and I'm a senior this year at West Valley High School. Right now I'm just doing Running Start, trying to get ahead on my AA degree. A couple things about me is I'm a social bug and I enjoy my company. I also like being out in nature and all that good stuff. One thing that stood out to me about our photo is the fact that you can see the white American faces in that image because they are faced towards the audience, which is us. And you can see a couple Native American faces that are faced towards us as well. But the rest of the Native Americans in that image are actually turned away from us because they are being abused. They're being forced to do work against their own will. And I think that is not a coincidence that we don't actually see the majority of their faces. I think it contributes to this idea that they are not worthy to be seen or that they are less than. And obviously, that is not true, but I think the artist does a really good job of portraying the reality of what it was like back then and what that meant to be less than back then, so that way we perceive that through the image. One thing that stood out to me about our quote is the first line says, "The first step in creating an underclass is choosing a group of people that are identifiably different than the majority." Well, the majority in that image is the Native Americans, and I would say the minority numerically is the white Americans in the photo. Yet, the majority, the Native Americans, are the ones being oppressed. Um, when I look back at the photo, I would have thought that I would have saw more um, confrontation or pushback um, showcased in that image. But really, you see Native Americans with their heads down taking orders. It's a really unfortunate picture of what it was like. And so that just really made me think about how bad the mistreatment and oppression was, that it withheld a group of people from standing up for themselves, and the deadly repercussions that might come about if they did fight back, if they did do something. So those were my thoughts. I realized that they're kind of interwoven because they could just be applied to our own American history. The photo just kind of presents this idea of oppression, and the quote does as well. And you can just apply it to our own lives right now. So those are my thoughts.